All right, welcome to Toivo Healing from Within. We're going to try something different today. I'm going to read you part of an essay that I've been carrying around with me for about 15 years. And I don't think I've actually shared this with anyone before. But the words just totally resonated with me 15 years ago, and they still do. This is an essay by a gentleman named Joshua Levin, and it's called The Tree, the Drum, and the River. I think we're going to break this up into 2 or 3 different sessions over the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to include some of the drumming that we've been doing over the last couple months. My drum speaks to me, as animals speak, as lovers speak with their eyes. My drum began to speak when I began to listen. The more I listen, the more it speaks. It is magical because it is simple. It is super because it is natural. It is simply a drum, and I am simply listening. The following word dance describes the harvest and the toil of a drummer's deep play in the microcosm of a community drum circle. The second age of the reawakening of the drum has begun, and it is time to gather for the telling of our stories. The tale that is contained within these pages can be heard night after night, from the rim to the center in the circle of sound and movement that we call drum and dance meditation. Let us remember together. The river. We float in the coils of the great river of time, and it is us who counts the measures with lives that hardly span the breadth of a dream. For there is no moment like this moment. The river, at once changing and changeless, rushes out from a wellspring of cosmic fire, a single beat exploding in a pool of endless silence. From within these waters of light, the children of the river draw handfuls of liquid time up unto the sun and declare, "Behold this stream that flows within us, that is us. See how it seems to dance in and between these hands. We are as this wave rolling out from the one stone in the one pool at the center of the one thing. Our hands strike like that stone, and the heads of our drums open like that pool. We echo in the reflection of these waters, and our hearts pound with joy." Seeds. So it is that all rhythm begins in the silence of the ever-present, ever-flowing river of time. At the moment that the second beat is played at the community circle, we have drawn ourselves up from these undifferentiated waters and planted a seed on the bank of the river. The first seed is the flash of consciousness, the awakening of a new life. The first seed is the pulse, the fundamental that subdivides eternity so that it may take fruit in the presence. As the life's blood of the drum, the pulse defines segments of consciousness that are just long enough to contain all the primary beats of what may grow into a sublime tree of rhythm. It laps up upon the shore in endless waves, a cosmic heartbeat that echoes into the abyss. Roots. In order for the tree that is contained within the pulse to flourish, the seed must produce roots that can secure and sustain life. The roots of a healthy rhythm are nurtured with skill, trust, and love. They're grown out of a united action in the motions of the body and united thought in the shared intentions and focus of the mind. In turn, we feel the loving spirit of each other's support as we mirror one another's expression. When we all play the same pulse together, our roots grow deep and numerous. We transcend our self-consciousness and become a part of the larger circle. We are all doing the same thing, so we are not given to question our place in relationship to others. In fact, our own voice is magnified the very instant that we empower the voice of our brothers and sisters in the circle. Because it is the nature of the pulse that it may be subdivided and multiplied infinitely, there's always a tempo and corresponding layer of entrainment that is accessible at any level of skill and experience. All participants have access, all are welcome, and all mindful energies contribute to the strength and vitality of this foundation at the shores of time. These roots of rhythm are fashioned out of cooperation and positive regard. Together, we weave this nurturing emotions around shared intentions of solidarity and community. Our security is physically embodied and sonically reflected in the experiential unity of a healthy pulse. We feel it in our bones, and we begin to sense liberation in the disillusion of our anxieties. Shoots. The rhythmic seedling finally bursts forth when the first distinct cycle repeats and is sustained. This moment defines the character of a new musical life. The seedling expresses the number of beats in the cycle, which is the time signature, as well as the order and quality of the fundamental beats in the rhythm. A seedling can emerge from any tradition, as well as from a spontaneous expression of life within the empowering pulse of the circle. This life, like the fire that often illuminates it, will grow as long as it is nurtured and cared for.